Yeah, you. Quick question. Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
What if I told you that Jesus Christ in the New Testament condoned marrying 3-year-olds?
I'd say you've not read the New Testament, so let's see what you got.
I got Matthew 23 pulled up. It says, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, so you must be careful to do everything they tell you.
Yeah, notice verse 2 qualifies what Jesus is saying. It says when they sit in Moses' seat, do as they say. So when they read from the Torah, do as they tell you. And the scholar Michael Cosby notes that Jesus avoids using the word for teach in this passage. It only says do as they say, because they didn't know how to properly interpret the scriptures. The statement refers to the exposition of Mosaic law, an area in which Jesus previously has demonstrated the Pharisees' incompetence.
Okay, so Jesus Christ was telling the people to follow the Pharisees and everything they taught.
No, he wasn't. Prior to this in Matthew, Jesus already condemned the teachings and the traditions of the Pharisees. He was saying when they read out loud from the law of Moses, then do as they say, to quote Davies and Allison in their commentary. Since believers did not themselves have copies of the Torah, they must learn Moses from the synagogue, but they should keep Moses without heeding the interpretations offered by the scribes and Pharisees, interpretations which are manifested by the reader's deeds. Ulrich Luz said, it is in my judgment impossible to assume that Matthew actually called his church to obey all the teachings of the scribes and Pharisees.
Do you not know what the Jewish Talmud says about marriage? A girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal, is betrothed through intercourse?
So it's pretty clear Jesus was not prescribing this teaching, nor is there any evidence he was prescribing any of the teachings of the Pharisees, nor is there any evidence Jews were marrying their daughters off at the age of 3. Scholarly estimates show that Jewish women in Palestine were marrying between their late teens to early 20s.
But if you notice the reference I used from the Talmud, it's explicitly quoting the Mishnah. And what is the Mishnah exactly? It presents various interpretations of selective legal traditions that have been preserved orally since at least the time of Ezra.
So notice on the screen behind you it says it didn't reach its final form until the 3rd century AD. The teachings of the Mishnah were not even being written down until after 70 AD. So we don't know how old or reliable each passage of the Mishnah is. But either way, Jesus was not telling his disciples to follow all the teachings of the Pharisees.